Hello musicians, welcome back. My name is Bogaudio and I'm doing a tutorial today on two Bogaudio modules. One module is noise, which is this guy right here, and another module is offset, which is this guy right here. Okay, now I'm going to talk about noise first because I want to lead into offset. Now, first of all, noise creates noise. It creates noise. And we have four different noise features here, four different noise examples here. We have white noise, pink noise, red noise, and gauze. And so let's just have a listen to these noises. Okay, here's gauze, red noise, pink noise, white noise. So we have those four noises we can use. Now, you can use those for different things, and if you run those through ADSR with a trigger, you might be able to get some nice drum sounds out of things like this. You'd be surprised what you can get from this. Hi-hat sounds, snare sounds, a lot of 808 sounds came from making noise with noise. Okay, so I just want to show you something here, though. Noise has an absolute value here. So you can see if I just say gauze or red noise or pink noise or white noise and put it on our scope here, you'll see that it's a bipolar signal. If I take my noise and put it into here, it gives it only a positive signal. So you can see the difference. Here it is in X. Okay, if I put it into ABS, it gives it a positive, all above the center line. And that's the same with all of the noises. So pink noise, red noise, and gauze. So that may be useful for you. Now, that's noise. Now I want to move on to offset. Now offset has to do with something you just saw. It's DC offset. So I'm going to take a LFO. I'm going to go into the X. Now you see we have a waveform there, and it is it's above the center line. On my setting on my LFO, it's unipolar. You can see at the top here, it's unipolar. If I switch it to bipolar, now there you go. It covers the entire waveform, the scope. It's up and down above the center line. Okay, bipolar, unipolar. Now, sometimes when you record, and sometimes when you're using different modules in here, you'll find that you will have a DC offset issue where it might be above the center line like it is here, and that will cause clipping. Now, you might want to fix that. If it's something that's audible, you definitely may want to fix it. So in order to do that, you can use a module like this offset. So what offset does is, I'm going to put it as our input, and now I'm going to use our offset. We can make it move down. Look at that, it's moving down, so it's equal above and below the line. Or I can go all the way down and make it below the line entirely. So offset lets us do that. It lets us play with that. That's very useful. You will get clipping. You will get clipping if your amplitude is too high and you're unipolar. You will get clipping. Like this is clipping here. It makes a certain kind of sound, and then maybe something you like. I don't know. I'm going to let you hear that in a second. Also, if I move this down and get it so that it's kind of dead center, I can then use scale. Scale changes the amplitude. As you can see this here, like I've moved the scale. If I go to this first notch, it's basically 1. Okay. Now, if you look at this is an attenuverter, and other attenuverters, like say Bifaco's attenuverter, or it's A plus B times C. A plus B times C has an attenuverter. The B attenuverter is a 2 times attenuverter. So it multiplies everything by 2 if you can go to the max. You don't go to the max, it doesn't, but if it goes all the way to the max, either positive or negative, it'll be multiplied by 2. The C attenuverter doesn't. It only goes to 1. Right on this one here, you can see this is an attenuverter to the negative, and that's the 1 place right here. If I go down to here, that's 2, that's 3. Look how much it's clipping. It really overdrives the signal, so it clips like crazy. So let's have a listen to how that would sound on an audible signal. Okay, so I'm going to go out of my sine wave into my mixer. Okay, So now I have, oh, sorry, I'm doing that wrong. I'm going to go out of my mixer into my out of here because this is the affected sound. Right now it's at 1. If I turn it up more, you can hear it starting to clip. Okay, and if I go to the negative, again you can hear it clipping. So, might be something you want, might be a sound you don't want. Who knows? But at least now you know about it, and then you can use this to the best effect. Okay, so once again, let's review. I'll do the offset first. We've got our offset here, which can fix any DC offset we need to do. This is controlled by CV as well. Oops, sorry. This is controlled by CV as well, so we can use control voltage for that. We also have our scale, which is an attenuverter, a 3 times attenuverter, so it's very powerful. We can use CV for that as well. We have in and out. Now the other one we have is we have our noise module. We have white noise, pink noise, red noise, and gauze. And these are, as we said earlier, these are they have full range voltage. You can see here it's above and below the center line. If you wanted to cause it to be only positive, you can reroute the this signal into ABS, and then that will make it all a positive signal instead of a full range signal, full voltage signal. So there you go. Okay, that is noise and that is offset. I hope you enjoyed these, and if you did, be sure to show your support with the developers. Go to the website and show your support. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.